Hi. I hope everybody can hear me. I checked my mic, but let me know if you can't hear me. It should be fine. How you doing? How you feeling? How you moving? Everybody good? I gotta learn how to send this out to everybody. Why? Let's see. I was a minute late. I was a minute late. I'm sorry. I got caught up looking into something um, interesting. Okay. See what I'm going to do this spring. Definitely. Sorry, sorry. Oh, yeah, viewers, please. No, thank you. What's up, though? If people can come live, that's great. I'd love to talk to you live. But if not, I could talk to you later. Just hit me up after you watch it or something. Yeah. Um, I was looking up prosperity, though. Hmm. Is it really just about money, or is it about everything? Because I'm thinking it's everything now. I'm trying to get better at doing it. I'm definitely out of practice because boss usually does it for me. He's working on Mustang. That's his car. He's outside working on Mustangs. Okay, that's three people, right? There's a lot of people that I would like to. All right, I did it. Anywho, how you doing? How you feeling? How you moving? Everybody okay? Um, what I was so engrossed in is because I was thinking about getting some prosperity oil from my girl V. Check out V's Botanica Etsy. I'll tag her when I do my little snippets. What's that, V? I met her in this group fucking off at work years ago. Still kept in contact, even though I left that group because somebody was about to fuck around and find out. Not gonna say no names, but that's why I don't really like to do groups like that because somebody always acting sideways, you know. But anyway, B is cool, and so definitely check out her store. I'll tag it in my snippet. But I was engrossed in what's really the definition of prosperity. Hey, Cajun, happy belated birthday again. I'm surrounded by Leos. Boss is a Leo too. My nephew's a Leo. His birthday's on Tuesday. But what really is prosperity? Like, is it really just about finances? Like how much money you have, how much money you want to have? Like, is it really just about that? And it seems like it's multifaceted. Because when I think about prosperity, I think about growth, not only having what you need when you need it, because that's the main thing I think about, not just money, just having what you need when you need it, but also having a little bit in excess of that to where you can share with others, whether just your time and attention or whatever. Because having time is a part of prosperity to me. But the dictionary says, Merriam-Webster says, it's the condition of being successful or thriving, especially economic well-being. And that's like just a, succinct. Hey, Cajun. I mean, hey, Kang, sorry. You're welcome. Hey, gang. Did you say, hey, ladies? You still trying to meet somebody? It'll happen. So prosperity comes from the Latin word prosperous, prosperus, and that means according to one's wishes or doing well, which is a myriad of things. It says true prosperity is a holistic state of flourishing, well being, and having your essential needs met with enough surplus to help others. And that's not really talking about money. Like, it's not talking about finances. That's part of it, but it's not the main part that everybody thinks of. It's a small part. Because there's financial security, physical and mental stability, rich relationships, which I think is very important. Because no matter how much or how little you have, if you have rich relationships, like a lot of love surrounding you, you're rich. That's why I'm saying rich, bitch. No matter what's going on, I'm rich. Don't debate me. It also says purpose and growth, heavy on the growth. Everybody wants to stay in the same place or even go backwards because it feels more comfortable. You don't even have to move forward fast. Just keep moving forward. Always keep going, you know, towards your goals, towards yourself, your future self, not somebody else's, not what they're doing. And it also says generosity. And by generosity, they mean a willingness to uplift others using your time, energy, or resources, not everything. Because you can't give anybody sips from an empty cup. I mean, you could, but it's fucked up. Can't give people sips from your empty cup. You know? That's where it need to be. You know what I'm saying? Like some things you can bring with you. Lessons learned, wisdom you should definitely bring forward because if you forget, as they say, forgive and forget, but you should never forget because if you forget, it's likely to happen again. You're likely to make the same mistakes again, you know. And some people need to go to hell. Don't need to be forgiven. Like you don't have to forgive people for shitting on you, but you do need to move forward. I'm not for or against it. It's just not for me. You don't have to You don't have to forgive people that shit on you. They could go right to hell, but you don't need to go with them. Just move forward. Don't go backwards. Don't be still arguing with them and none of that stuff. Just move forward. And as an Aquarius, I'm very good. But yeah, it's the best thing. Otherwise, you just gotta be going in circles, keep going backwards, then trying to go forward and going backwards. Like just okay. See, what's going on? What's going on up there in your life? You're not going to find out if you keep going back. Like, well, oh, you again? Like, go forward. But that really sent me into like a nerdy research. Like just before I'm supposed to be starting the live, and I'm looking at glancing at the time, but I'm reading like this makes a lot of sense. Makes a whole lot of sense. Is that when everybody thinks about prosperity, they only think about money for the most part. Never forget, Kang. Never forget. For people that don't see it, he said, I'll never forget how people did me dirty. And it's not even just holding on to it in your chest, it's just like a lesson learned. Don't forget, you know, because that's how you just end up hanging out with them again after a couple years and they do shit to you again, Like, what's up there? What you got going on up there, Kang? Go over there, see what's up. Yeah. I'm a huge nerd now because I really was like, oh, take that down. But anyway, yeah, um, I'm not about that life. I'm not about that forgive and forget life. I'm about that note it and move forward life. That's what I'm about. You don't automatically deserve my forgiveness for what? It ain't really for me. People say it's for you. Is it though? Is it? Yes, I don't feel that way. I feel like it's for that person. It's not really for you because you're forgiving them for shitting on you, hard body. But do you even feel better? Most times not. And if you do, it probably wasn't that bad in the first place. In my opinion, in my strong opinion, you know. Agree to disagree. I don't agree with that. Just stay back there with all that. Bye. You know. See you never. But hey, how was your birthday? Did you do anything special? And by special, it could be a nap and vegging out on the couch. This is us, Semi-retired crash outs and chill outs, like and special could be anything, you know. I'll give an example. I've been single now for going on how many this damn money sign is in the way I can't see. How many years since your divorce came? Can't see that part. Been single going on blank years since your divorce. I mean, sometimes you got to take that time to reset. Um, Zap is always talking about resets, small ones, big ones. You didn't go nowhere. Occasion, what do you do for your birthday? But even if you don't go anywhere, you can still celebrate in the house. I've done that lots of times. Movie marathons. 6 years since your divorce. Oh, that's a long time. That's good. I mean, it probably don't feel good, but that's good because you get to know yourself again. You get to have a healing period after everything that was going on, and not just everything negative that was going on, but everything that was good that you got used to in 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like resetting back to yourself. You got back to yourself. Chilling out is a good way to celebrate. I'm all for naps, being super comfortable. Like I was in an old sweater in my underwear and fuzzy socks. Then I had to run out to the store and I went to go look for parts with Boss. So put on something I wanted to try out this eyeliner. So here we are all dolled up, but I definitely wasn't. Definitely wasn't. When's your son's birthday, Casey? But yeah, oh, I was saying Zap Crystal says that a lot. She actually has a page, Lily in the Valley, and it's all about doing, soft resets, being mindful, chilling the fuck out, basically. That's not how she says it, but that's how I take it. Different things that she does, and that's good for your mental health, you know, mind, body, spirit, soul, rejuvenating. And the soul is us. And check her out too. Well, see, that's a tricky thing. You are safe, okay? You are safe. I'm divorced too, and I was single for a long time. I don't even know how long. I was single for a long time after that. I'm divorced too. And I got married dumb young, and he was a bastard. Still have nightmares. I mean, I still have triggers. Um, no nightmares as of the past few years, but I did. Um, so I definitely get that. And you're gonna have triggers even after. So I've gotten therapy for the main reason I was there was just to cope with being chronically ill and having autoimmune disease that was basically causing me to have to change my whole life around, change jobs, all that shit, and still not really getting any help, still having to figure everything out for myself, suffering, like crying at night in pain and go to the doctor, they don't even believe you, like that kind of thing. That's why I was there. But I did touch on some of the things that went on um, before when I was married, because some of the stuff that happened with my health, like I blacked out and he was just gonna leave me out there, like stuff like that. I don't want to make it about me. I'm just trying to let you know that you're safe. If anybody ever try to get at you or make fun of you about what you talk about in here, let me know. And that's not a threat. It's just a warning to them. Let me know. Okay. So say what you need to say. So it's really up to you if if you think that traditional therapy would work for you. It worked for me because talking things out helps me. It helps me cope. I went 3 different times, and it was only for like the first time it was for a month and a half of sessions, and the other 2 times it was only for a couple weeks. Just like I want to make sure I'm good. There's a lot of mental health stuff that runs in my family. And if you let things go unchecked, I don't want to say it's a lot, but it's really everybody's family. A lot of people just be quiet about it. If you let it run unchecked, that's when it's really a problem. It's not a problem to have any kind of mental issue. We all have something, you know, but the problem becomes when you don't do anything about it, you don't even question it. Like if you feel like you're moving wrong, you're moving weird, and you just don't even question it, but you know it, that's when it becomes a problem. If you don't know it, the chemical imbalances, I mean, it's on your people to see it and say something. But most of the time it's us. Like we know, like how you're wondering if you need therapy. I would say just try it because there's all kinds of ways that you could talk about stuff now. You could do online visits, like you don't even have to go into an office if you don't want to. You could do phone visits, like, and there's all kinds of ways that you can talk to somebody and just see if you like it, see if they help you, uncover things that would help you move forward because it's not going to erase what happened. It's not going to erase how you feel about it. It's just going to change how you move forward. Yeah, peace is important. I'm glad you guys are having a lot more peace. That makes me happy. That's good. I'm trying to read back because I was talking for a minute. Yeah, I definitely felt a million. Like everybody thought I was. First, they thought I was a lesbian. Then they thought I was a hermit. But it's just like it was so much more peaceful. I didn't have to worry about anything. The only thing I was worried about is like work, the family stuff, my health, of course. But it felt a lot peaceful, a lot more peaceful. And now, so that tells you how close me and boss are, because I never even put my ex-husband on my socials at all, ever. Never even thought about it. Didn't occur to me. Didn't want to. And that says a lot now because the boss is everywhere. Talk about him all the time. He's everywhere. Because it's like somewhere you know. And I'm not saying that everything be all perfect because there's no such thing. But we match. And the difference is obvious. The difference is obvious. So when you find your people, if you want to, because your person might be you, but when you find your people, if you want, when they come to you, you will know. You will know because it's so obvious. The difference is huge. Yeah, I think you're at that point where you're ready. Occasion might be a little early for you. It might be a little early for you, and you're still in the process. You need that healing time. Now, if your person should happen to come during healing time, I wouldn't dismiss her, but I wouldn't jump into anything. Yeah, the peace is so important. Uh, Listen, I be putting my phone on D&D, just a few contacts that can get through by D&D. Um, Silent, because you just need that peace. It's important. And it's more important than what other people think about it. What other people think about anything is not as important as what you think about it, because it's your life. Mm. I'm glad that you guys are feeling better. And Kang, I'm glad you're at a place where you're ready to date. Just don't jump in. Look around. See what's up. Feel the energy, not just her boobs or the feet, okay? Feel the energy. There's a disturbing number of gold diggers out here. Male or female, they, them, like, it's a disturbing amount of gold diggers. It's like, and blatant too. Like, that's how you're supposed to move. You're supposed to be getting your own gold. And a lot of them do have their own gold. They still want you to pay for everything. That's wild. And guys are like that too. They want the girls to pay for everything. It's, the world is turning sideways. We just gotta make sure we don't fall off. It takes work. As for therapy, I would say just try a session or two. If you could find something affordable, because there's a lot that's affordable now, especially the ones with video visits, like the online sessions and the phone visits. You might be able to find somebody that your insurance will cover, and it's even cheaper. Ah, I know I felt that energy. I knew I felt that energy, Cajun. Just don't jump in too soon, you know. Look around, get the feel of everything, not just the titties, you know. Get a feel for, how she move, what she like to eat. Is she gonna be chill? She gonna come get to the comic book store with you? Like, what's up? Like, get a full feel for the situation. I'm happy for you though. That is exciting, especially coming out of something horrible, you know. Yeah, the world is transactional. But I prefer to be a barter system than transactional. Like love for love, you know what I'm saying? Trust for trust. Hey babe, it's okay. It's working on the car, y'all. Miss Thing, the problem child, raggedy joint. She's a good car, but she's a Kia. Enough said, you know. Sorry to them people at Kia. That's good. That's exciting. But let's calm down though. It's exciting, but let's calm down. I'm telling you to be calm down. I'm clapping and shit. That is good. So proud of y'all. And I've been checking in people that used to come to the show in the beginning. Like, you still taking time off of work? Hmm? Okay. Like, let's keep it going. Don't fall off. The world's turning sideways, but let's not fall off. I'm gonna read a poem and talking this whole time. That's always so good when it's somebody that would do some things that you like, not just everything what they like, you know. Read this poem. It's very short. I wrote it on the spot when I was on one of those open mics. Um, I don't like the way that part went down, but sometimes people treat you funny just because you make them feel things that they're not prepared to feel. But this is called Hues. In the beauty of my hue, my tears crystallize after their fall, becoming diamonds of relief. I am no longer healing. I am healed. I love myself even more now. I can love myself even more now. And that's not saying that once you heal, that's the end of the story, because we're all growing. And as you grow, you're going to find more things that need to be addressed. You're going to have more healing to do, you know, but you got to enjoy the healing that you already have. It's a Shiva. Oh, yeah. So when the red light comes on, which I'm going to give it a little bit longer, a few more minutes, I have a treat. So Boss and I did a collab. So I'm going to read both of our poems from that collab. I haven't finished the video yet, so it's not posted. But I'm going to read both of the poems for the red light portion today. So that's going to be nice and spicy for y'all. But yeah, this is good. Glad to hear it. I don't mind hearing when stuff is not right, yeah, because that's what we're all here for. Support. of some kind, you know. We chilling, we relaxing, we talking trash, we listen to poetry, reading poetry, whatever. But however, if you need some support, just say so. Okay, it's a safe space for real. And if anybody's bothering you, don't be afraid to tell me. Even if I don't get the message right away, then my phone be on D&D sometimes. I do check, okay? And I will check them with kindness, but I will check them. Check the block, all that. Because we don't do that over here. You can have a difference in opinion or whatever, but all that be this way, do things that way, we're not doing over here. We're doing the best we can. And picking up whatever good tools that we could find to do better. Sometimes you gotta cry, and I never ever want to cry. Tell you that. So when I cry, it be hard. It feel like I can't even stop because it's a good release. It's better to cry more often and get it all out. That's good. And it sounds wild to say it's good you've been crying, but it is good to get it out. That's good. Because it hurts. It hurts, you know? But you gotta let that out. Don't let it rot in you. Good. Because I don't play that. I'm glad nobody bothering me. I do not play that. You see my face? The Bronx. But yeah, I don't play that shit. Anybody bothering you, let me. That's good. And it is good. Anybody lurking, like, it's good to cry. Just go ahead and cry. Don't be like me holding it in and then it's like you crying for a fucking hour because you can't really stop like to let it out. Like just cry. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes it's angry tears. Angry tears, frustrated tears. After the initial distraught tears, you know, there's anger, frustration, there's some more anger. And you're really going through the stages of grief. You're literally going through the stages of grief. And it might come back around again later, you know. Just feel your feelings and keep moving forward. What's up there for Cajun? Let's go. Let's see something in the future. Wait, you gotta go over there. See what's up, you know? It's grief. Grief is not just when people die. It's when strong relationships break or just good relationships that we thought were strong, you know, break. You know, lose that good job that we thought we were solid in. That's a lot of things. You know, parents disappoint you, you know, and do things to hurt you when you thought they would protect you. It's a lot of common to grief. I'm studying to be a grief coach, but I already knew these things. I'm just doing like the textbook stuff so I could get the certification. Ugh, ouch. That is painful. That's painful. So yeah, you're gonna be going through all those different kinds of grief. There's a lot of things that you could do to move forward. Some of them you already know. And crying is definitely something that you unfortunately I hate crying. But unfortunately it's something that you gotta do. Just wash it away, you know. Let your tears wash it away. Wash it up out your system. It's going this way, out, you know. Can't believe how many Leos are in my life. Like, I'm surrounded by Mm, I know what poem is good for this topic. Our hearts. We're gonna come back to that one. Our hearts. You deserve the best in life, in love, on earth and above. You've earned it. Those mighty highs with only warmth below. No cumbersome worries. You can let go of those. Walk where you may, in whatever way you choose. Freedom is yours if you take it. You were born with wings, so fly. Even while fully clothed, stand proudly naked. You deserve so much love. Even if that one soul never comes, you know the one, tickling your fancy, stimulating your mind, and curling your energy. It's very enticing, FOMO inducing, but never forget the rest. Real love from your family, your friends. Last but not least, yourself. Yourself. Always remember the abundant love of you starts inside of you. It's the biggest, brightest, most enduring love of them all, and you deserve it. Y'all deserve it, okay? We all do. All right. Not gonna lie, my job is getting very petty. Don't know how much longer I'll be able to take it. Bills gotta get paid though. You ain't saying nothing but a word. Same. Got good support, blessing that department. That's good. It's good. I make the best of my work day for the most part. I'm not taking any negativity. Yeah, that's where my mouth gets me in trouble all that work in my face too, because I'll be like, they ask me a stupid question, that'll be my face. It's just regular, but it just be like, what the hell you asking me that for? Do I look like the manager? Then the manager come asking me something like I feel like sometimes I feel like I'll be getting singled out just because I'm free, and also I organize shit without being told. People come to me with questions instead of going to the manager. But what do I tell them? Ask the manager, and I say a name. Why are you asking me? Like, because the gag is where everybody trying to act like they're the manager and also act like I'm the manager. We're not getting no more money. We're not getting no more money. Every time it's time for raises, it's always some type of reason why we can't get a real raise. So you're not getting no more money. So why are you causing so much stress? And I don't know why I get singled out sometimes as if I'm a problem when I mind my business. I mind my business. I do my job well. And I teach other people to do the job well for free. What's the problem? How am I the problem? You know? And if it's some bullshit, I'm going to say it's bullshit. I'm going to say it in corporate speak because I'm at work. I'm going to say it's bullshit. And that is what really makes me the problem, I guess. Even though when you first start, and I remember at orientation, verbatim, feel free to come to us with any ideas that you have so that we can be better. Lies. It was a lie, okay? You hear that at your orientation, just be like, sure, sure, sure. Don't do that shit because it's a lie. You're just trying to reel you in. Come on, man. It's a lovely work environment. It's all right. It's all right. It's a bullying culture trickling down from up high. I don't know if it's the tippy top because I don't know everybody at the top. I know some of them. I don't know everybody at the top, but it's a trickle down bullying culture I know people getting bullied and they bullying other people. I don't succumb to bullying, so that also makes it a problem, I guess. I guess. Sorry. That's all we could do. Just make the best of it. It'd be cold as hell at my job. Everybody got blankets, got on sweatshirts, looked like wintertime in there. But the desk rises so I could stand up, put my feet up, whatever. So I don't know. Oh, okay. We work at the same place because the amount of extra tasks that have been added just this year alone is nuts. But you getting no more money though? I wasn't even asking for a huge raise, just a little something. The amount of tasks. And it's like, I can do it fine. I could do it in my damn sleep. That doesn't mean that I don't deserve more money for doing it. There'll be a lot of people that just be leaving. That's why. We gotta live, you know. I have a partner now, makes it a little bit easier, but there's still shit I need to do for myself, for my business. I'm funding my business myself. I don't have funding, you know. And it's just like I'll just be looking at them and they food ain't gonna cut it. Okay. I don't care about the luncheons and all that. I need a real one. Okay. That's wild. I'm sorry y'all having to go through it, but it seemed like it's going around. It definitely seemed like it's going around. I'm just like, I see you. It seemed like we work at the same place. And it's supposed to be zero tolerance for bullying too. Where? Seems like they tolerate it just fine. Okay, I didn't see you at the meeting, came, but you at the same job. Company doing great, thriving, flourishing out here. But our pay is comparable with, according to their market research. Where were they looking? Because when I look, people are getting paid more for my job. So where'd you look? Where'd you look in your wallet, deciding how little you want to give out? Because when I checked, and I did my own market research, people are getting paid more for my job. So, okay, is it AI that you train that's doing the market research? And AI you trained to be cheap? Because when I did it, okay, I don't want to hear that. I gotta plug my ears. Like I don't want to hear that. Man, listen. Why is it always pizza? Why is it always pizza? Why is it always pizza though? It's like since school days. It's pizza party, pizza. They do the same thing at work, pizza. If big wigs are coming, Panera. Pizza and Panera. Like, just give me the damn slice. Like, oh my God. It's really crazy. It's really crazy out here. Then you go to buy some groceries. Like, I was gonna make us a big, like, it should be We deserve to go to hell food, but it do seem like it's I'm sorry food. Pizza. They be ordering mad pies, like everybody don't even want it. And I guarantee nobody would want it if they could get a raise instead. You know, I bring my lunch. But let me get a fucking slice since we ain't getting no raise, you know? But yeah. And then you go to buy food, and like I wanted to make a big salad yesterday with like some vegan chicken, like crispy vegan chicken in it. And I'm just standing in the aisle looking at the lettuce like I didn't get it. Because I'm just like hearing all the reports in my head from the news, like, is this the diarrhea lettuce? What if it's a new one that they didn't talk about yet? And we don't have more lettuce growing in the garden yet. So can use the garden. We already harvested the peppers that was ready. So I couldn't use none of that. So I just changed the whole menu. I was like, never mind. Nobody got time to be having bubble guts. Got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Right, that part. But they don't let us know ahead of time because they want it to be a surprise. Surprise! We got pizza again. We heard y'all mumbling about not getting a raise, not getting paid enough for this. So we got y'all pizza again. Here you go. It's from a different place this time. I'd rather be from the same place if it's good pizza. But that's just me. It's wild. Don't eat Taco Bell. The eggs are on Rico. Yeah, I haven't had Taco Bell in a minute. I was getting like those potato tacos every now and then, but I haven't had it in a while. Like a year. But I was just in there like this costs money. I'm not paying for diarrhea. I'm doing that. Like, what? Like, cause whatever bank they got, I don't know. Yeah, get them raises at another bank. I'm with that. You might be on to something. And they definitely have different bank accounts. It's not just one corporate account. It's multiple. Take out raises from somewhere else so we could get real ones. They do have okay benefits, but even the way the health insurance is, they changed it in the middle of the year. So it stopped covering a lot of people's medication because they switched to a different pharmacy that's supposed to cover the medications that's attached to the health insurance that we chose at the beginning of the year, but they changed it in the middle of the year. So we just got fucked. And it wasn't our choice. And we can't change it until next year. So that's been great. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. And they still don't think that we need real raises. Now we got to cover more medically. So you don't think that we need a real raise? I don't want to hear that. Can't afford it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. We don't want to. Well, let me go ahead and turn this red light on because I could be on this subject for another hour or two. But we got some ultimate spice. I get closer because I can't even see the red. Because somebody charged their ring light. Let me see. It's like a mood. Oh, almost. There it goes. All right. So Boss and I did collaboration, 2 poems. He doesn't name his poems. Yeah. I'm gonna start with mine. Wait, mine was in response, so I'll start with his because I wrote mine in response to his match. Okay, this is bosses. Had your kids, put your Bluetooth on. Yeah, I know the drill. The red light's on. I don't know if you could tell still. Darth Vader lightsaber. The red light's on. Alright. Throw that body on the bed. Keep that ass in the air. Let me slide in and we tangle like a pretzel. Souls connecting like a magical connection. Posing like rabbits to continue the actions. Maybe you'll like the Amazon position. Tie me up and block my vision. Euphoric feelings as you heighten my senses. Rashing till we hit the floor, slow rolling with the Tootsie Roll. Just moans asking for more and more. Riding my face, filling my ravenous appetite. Reverse positions, keeping it tight. Let's take it to the wild and turn out the yurt. Holding the pole of the bed till nature sees squirt. Maybe dance as the fire bends. Stars shining on the horny creatures of the night. Perfect ejaculation as the moon comes to an end. Hormones raging for another flight. Spicy. That was nauseous. And this is the party, which I'm putting in volume 3. It's dark, but the sun is out. We fuck like two magnificent beasts in human skin. Hearts racing as you stroke me with the curly hairs on your thigh. Pure electricity, cream seeping, slicking them down with my desire. Now rub it on your face. Locks locked in my loving grip, wrist kissed by Shabari as my hips leave the mattress. Feels like I've left the planet. I come home when you bang my G spot, making the ancestors scream right along with me. I flip and bend and curl into you, grinding up, down, and backwards on you. Your sweat drips on my lips, and I drink it. All the while you're blindfolded, so you can't see. It's pure animal instinct. Devour, then conquer. Dissolve into two chocolate puddles, intertwined smiles and fatigue. Post eruption, we love like two magnificent beasts, lighting the universe between realms. It's bright, but the moon is out. Sorry, I was supposed to say we love like two magnificent beings. And I'm gonna make a video for those too. It's really gonna be just words and art. Maybe some sound effects. Nothing too dirty, nothing too clean, you know what I'm saying? Just spicy, exactly, spicy. Let's see what other spice we got. Since I've been yapping so much. It's a lot to talk about. It's a lot to talk about. So much shit going on. And I always want to try to be a support. Oh, I do have a topic for spice time too. I know y'all want to hear spice poems, but and this is not really for this audience. That's right here. I was talking to one of my sisters yesterday, And she told me something that triggered what I'm about to say. Be yourself, your whole self. When you, okay, how do I say this? If you prefer, if you're a man, let's put it like this. If you're a man and you prefer to be pegged by a woman with a strap on, or a woman that still has a penis, like a trans woman, a trans man, someone who still has a penis but has boobs, and you prefer to have anal sex over everything, and you're a man, you might be a gay man, okay? If you prefer pee and butt over everything else, I don't know. So this is my slightly ignorant take on it, because I don't know what the name, like all of the different names on the rainbow are. But I do know, if you prefer pain of any kind and anal sex, that's very gay and it's fine. Stop wasting these ladies' time. Okay? Stop wasting these ladies' time. If you, because I was about to say the Bronx way, because if you prefer, I'll say it again, because somebody that's wasting a woman's time might be watching this when on the run back. I'm sorry, fellas. Just just bear with me. You out here wasting ladies' time just because you in the closet and you want to still say that you're being with a woman, but really you need to be with a man. Be with a fucking man. Okay? It's 2026. About to be 2027. The world's turning sideways. It's hot as fuck. The sun got holes all up in it. Be with a man if you want to be with a fucking man. Stop worrying about what everybody else is gonna think about it. And stop wasting these women time. Okay. It wasn't too it wasn't to y'all. It was to whoever is running this back that's doing this shit. Okay. Stop wasting these ladies' time. Because that's not a kink. Okay. That's a preference. That's not a kink. That is a preference. You literally prefer men. And that's fine. Get you a man. Go find you one. It's all kinds. When they call them twinks, you want the little more feminine man. Get Go get you a man then. Okay? And stop wasting these ladies' time. I'm gonna say it one more time. Stop wasting these ladies' time. It's your preference. That's fine. Say it with your chest. Let me find another post. Sorry. I was like, dang, it's mostly guys in here right now. I'm not really talking to y'all about this in particular, but it needs it, because it's just like, what the hell? Why? I used to go to the village as a teenager. Everybody was free. Like, why are you hiding in 2026? What's the reason? Come on out the closet. Let's find you a man. Okay? Shit. Let's be succubus. Let me do succubus. Yeah, I mean, we'll just be finding new ways to waste people time. Like, hey, what are you doing? What the fuck? I can't believe I was here. I'm like, what the fuck? Anywho, succubus, I want you all the time. Even if I saw you the day before, swallowed you hours earlier, had you pinned to the floor, taking each drop of suction as I rolled and milked you to your core. Even if I screamed a couple days ago in blissful agony from the persistent and heavy orgasms, the clenching and wringing that crashed a waterfall down my thighs, precious water kissing my ankles and the tops of my feet, even though I can still feel the wonderful ache, the glorious soreness that is you, lingering between my legs. I still long to have you throbbing between my lips, then squeezing back inside. I'm always satisfied, but I need you all the time. I'm just like, I be with the spicy shits, but I ain't picking nobody. Boss don't like it, but even if he did, I don't. I'm not into it. There's people that are, you know, but I'm sure those same women that are into it plan to get fucked at some point, and not just in their butt. You know, what the fuck? Get a man. I mean, a foot fetish is a kink because that's like it is your preference, but it is also a kink. It is a kink. Now, when I'm talking about preference, I'm talking about whether you prefer male or female. Do you prefer vagina or peen, or do you prefer both? But it seemed to me like I could say he was bi, but he leans way more towards peen. That's gay, as far as I know. hmm He lean way too more towards peen and butthole. That's gay. Now, a foot fetish, you, I mean, it's hard to say. It depends on if you're talking about sex. Like, if you're talking about sexual things or what kind of things you like, you do need to say that. But if y'all just at lunch talking about what food y'all want, I wouldn't talk about that. I wouldn't talk about that. I would try to see her feet, you know. Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm not even trying to shame her. I'm just trying to get him to come on out the closet. Because while he think that he just being kinky, he clearly has a preference. And he's not going to be completely happy or completely satisfied until he come on out that closet. Right? And you're going to waste the wrong person's time. And that can be very problematic and dangerous. Like, but yeah, um, if y'all talking about like turn ons and stuff like that, and you know, you making out and all that, you know, talking about that kind of thing, you definitely need to say something about loving feet, you know. But if it's just lunch or something, I would just be trying to see her feet. Like if it was me, I'd be trying to see her feet. You want to go to the beach, you know, have a picnic at the beach, you know, take her place where you could see her feet and make the decision for yourself, you know, without even having to get into all that conversation. But I think the right person would be fine because you're prepared to pay for the maintenance, foot maintenance, and all that. And most people I've come across that have a foot fetish, they're not prepared to pay for shit. They just want you to just do it, you know. They're looking to see if you maintain it. They're not, and then they have all these preferences, but they're not helping you maintain. So I think you're already ahead of the game by paying for the maintenance. Your person is coming. Your person is coming. Just gotta stay open and keep your eyes open. Look at them feet. 'Cause I don't want you to be sad. And there's some messed up feet out here. Yeah. There's some ugly ass feet out here. No shade, it's just a fact. Like there's some crunchy toes out here, so you gotta look. Like shit happens, you know. Shoes too tight. And they didn't have her size, so she got it anyway because it went with her fit. Like it shit happens, you know. But this is your fetish. This is what you like. This is what you enjoy. You got to check out them toes. Okay. I'm just saying, like everybody need to work within what they actually like. Cause him doing all that is wild as hell. Like there's so many spaces where he can meet somebody that actually would give him what he wants all the time. Like all the time. I think he just doesn't want that label. So don't call it that, but stop wasting these ladies' time, you know. Oh man. Too bad there's nowhere you could really go to meet people for your foot fetish. That would be kind of cool. Easier. Is there like a dating site for that? Where you can meet people that want to meet people with a foot fetish? Do I want to get people with foot fetish to date each other? Or is it always like a person with a foot fetish dates somebody else with cute feet? You know? Because I know there's women with foot fetish. Huh. That's interesting. I find it all very interesting, but I'm definitely 100 million% big on being free. Like, if that's what you like, go for it. You know, be mindful about it, be kind, but if that's what you want, that's what you want. But yeah, sorry, people that had to listen to me talking about pegging and shit. But it's part of spice, okay? It's not what we're into, but it's what people are into. Some people think. Huh, that's interesting. So, fit, fit women won't date a foot guy. Hmm. I wonder why. They just want them to have the book, like have their focus on the guy's feet and not have their feet be the focus. It's interesting. Hmm. I would look to learn more about that. I actually love faucet feet. And I never really paid attention to feet before. I blame you a little bit, Kevin. So you got some nice feet, man. They just doing it for bread. Yeah. That's too much fucking work. Because I dated a couple guys that had foot fetish and it felt like a job. Send me a video. Paint them red, paint them pink, paint them white. You're the first one I've met that more like chill about it, you know. Actually pay for the foot maintenance. That's good. That puts you ahead of the game. Just gotta meet your person with the cute feet. Does it matter about the shoes or is it just the feet? I know some people it's the shoes and not even the feet. I I saw it on a few TV shows, but I talked to somebody in person, like he just wanted to smell her shoes. I was like, what do you get from that? That's true. Our feet carry us through it. There's a lot of vital points in our feet, you know. I take care of my feet. They take care of me. Walking around this world, this crazy ass world that's turned sideways. It's the feet and the size of the feet. So, what's the biggest size feet for the people that may be watching? You never know. The person may be watching. The person might run it back. What's the biggest size? I think I asked you that before. Because some ladies have nice feet, but they have big feet. No big feet allowed. Or you just know it when you see them. Because sometimes it's not, you know, that straightforward. You just know when you see them. All right, I'm going to do one more spicy poem, and then we're going to close the show. And I could say in chit chat all day. Not attracted to small feet. 9 and up. Because you got big feet. So size 9 and up, but she can't wear bigger size than me. Okay. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for you. I'll be looking, but I haven't seen nobody yet. La petite mort means the little death. What would you do for a taste? For a drop of my creamy, sweet essence on the tip of your tongue? The smooth glide of the underside of my thigh against the side of your jaw? The tight curve of the other around your waist? What would you do for a touch? The feel of my warm hand gliding along heated silk and protruding veins, puppy licking your mushroom head until it spits in my mouth. What would you do to see me closing my eyes, moaning as I swallow it down? What would you do if I kissed you with my other mouth, sucking on your tongue, sending juicy dreams down the back of your throat? If I come for you, what will you do? Volume 3 is almost done, by the way. Just don't want my legs being cut up lying in bed. Heard that. I don't want that either. You're funny. All right. It's the toes and soft soles that attract me. Now, what if, okay, I'm going to play devil's advocate. What if she's a size 10 and she got cute toes and all that, but them soles a little rough? You know they can handle that at the nail shop. Because remember, you're paying to get done. So what if she don't have it done, but you know it could be done? Like, could she live? Or that's an automatic no. I'm just asking for the ladies, you know. They definitely can't handle it. They'll peel that shit right off the There's also like everybody's big on these Korean beauty stuff. Okay, going to the nail shop. All right, because they definitely peel that shit right off. I've done it myself when I worked in the nail shop. Pièce de résistance. It's a good question, but maybe she liked to walk barefoot, for some time and it's still a little rough instead of getting softer over time, You know. Has been going through something, not moisturizing like she used to. Could be something. Or it could be like after she had a kid, skin dried out. I don't know. It could be something, and she could be your person and have everything together except her soul's just a little bit rough, not like super super soft. All right. Pièce de résistance. We are living, building, and thriving, so alive, not just surviving. It's a renaissance. Les pièces de résistance. The creatives need to unite if we are all to win. Let's not pretend that this isn't a fight. In the time of bots and beings, holiday snatching, planes falling from the sky like gum no longer stuck to the ceiling, one thing isn't changing: us. Our eclectic, magnificently creative minds, our skills and talents, our very energy is life. We breathe life into this world with our art, our words, our movements, our very joy. We breathe life into ourselves and into each other. We are so alive, magic firing in our brains. Le pièce de résistance. It's a renaissance. And I mean that. All right. Any last words? I want to shout out Master Sword Music. The new album's gonna be out September 3rd. I am on it, and I can't wait for y'all to hear it. Poetry. I'm not a rapper. I'm a poet. Who else did I want to shout out? I shouted out Beast Botanica. Walking around barefoot outside is a pet peeve, a complete turn off, and that's pretty reasonable. But it's a grounding technique though. Like barefoot or like in the middle or something. So you don't like any woman that walks around barefoot outside at all. Can they walk barefoot on the beach? That would actually help rough skin. See, when they really rough, a foot scrub ain't gonna cut it. You're gonna need to soak them joints in some apple cider vinegar. Some water with apple cider vinegar. But you gotta wash your feet, Ken. You gotta wash your feet anyway. There's too many germs. Okay, I mean, that's fair. It is quite dirty outside. I would say she just gotta wash her damn feet before she put it up on the furniture or get in the bed or anything. Don't walk on the carpet, just like the shoes. Like them dirty ass feet in the shower first. Love you. But it's definitely a grounding technique. You know. Yeah, one of my brother's girlfriends a while back wore the same size as him. She was always wearing his Jordans and shit without asking. Oh, scuffing them shits up. Yeah. Cause that is nasty to come and walk you walking around outside everywhere, then you just putting your feet up on the ottoman, jumping on the bed like, oh, I do agree with that. But I do understand grounding. Um, it's a grounding technique, brings you back down to earth, makes you more mindful, more focused. Oh yeah, my shoes on, but has have too much pain. But I do understand it. Anything else? Any shout outs y'all want to get? And shout out Beats Botanica one more time on Etsy. Master Sword Music, gang gang. Album gonna be out September 3rd. Can't wait for y'all to hear it. I'm on a couple other albums with other artists on Master Sword Music, but they come out next year. It's really fun. I love making music with my poetry. But yeah. I feel like I'm supposed to be shouting out somebody else. Child, spoiled child. I definitely see a difference in my skin. It's liquid collagen. Also has some magnesium. It works. It helps. What else? If I forgot anybody, I'll just tag them in the snippets when I do the snippets. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and go because I need to get to detangling all this. I can look decent when I go to the doctor tomorrow. Love you guys. I hope that you have a wonderful 2 weeks. And if you don't, it's okay. We're going to get through it. We can talk about it. Thanks, gang. I want to shout out this page for being my safe space. Feel like I'm writing a diary. Aw. Thanks for allowing me to have this safe space. You know, don't do barefoot at all. Socks to hit the bed. Y'all be mad at me because I'll be wearing fluffy socks in the bed most of the time because my feet be cold and they feel like ice cubes. So it's really a favor. I don't wear the same ones I walk around the house in though. Bed socks. But yeah, my feet are freezing cold. And I don't know why. But yeah, I might think that's something, but my feet be cold. So I put my little cream on, put my socks on, and because my feet are cold, I'm cold. It don't matter what I got on, how many blankets I have on. If my feet are cold, I'm cold. So yeah. Fun fact about me. I'll freeze boss's leg and turn to ice if I put my toes on it. My feet are cold. But I will see you guys next time. Feel free to hit me up. I got a little bit more laundry to do. And I need to do my hair, which is a lot of work. Love ya. Be good. Or do your best. Do the best you can. Okay? See you next time.